You can call me crazy. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. You can call me any name you want to in the book. But there's a lot of shady stuff going on. There's a lot of evil going on. Evil beyond what we can really think. And yes, you read the title. And I have no proof of this. So, for YouTube's sake, don't take it serious. But is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that less than 30 days, less than 30 days before the election, that we're getting hit with hurricane after hurricane, record after record? This past hurricane that hit, right? It was, around the same, magnitude as Katrina. Well, that's what they're comparing it to. And Hurricane Milton, the next hurricane, supposed to be a category 5 and be a direct hit as well. And granted, it is hurricane season, right? But is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that all of this is happening right now? Hurricane Milton, I believe, is supposed to displace millions. Displace millions of people 30 days before the election. Let that settle in for a minute. Let that settle in. Think about what or how this is going to change the outcome of the election. Now, I'm not saying which way it will sway or who it will affect, but what I am saying is this will sway the election. This will sway the election. You think people are worried about voting or sending in a mail-in ballot when their houses are destroyed? You think people are concerned about voting when their loved ones are missing? You think people are concerned about voting when their cars are upside down inside the house and the house is also destroyed and their loved ones are missing or worse, deceased? Nah, people are not going to care about that. People are not going to care about that. And then, mind you, Florida is a big swing state. Florida is a humongous swing state. In fact, Florida can change the outcome of an election. Just Florida alone. Whoever can pull off Florida, whoever can win the electoral votes of Florida, they more than likely will probably be able to get in. Right? But this idea is not far fetched. It's not far fetched. Dubai was able to create artificial rain in a desert, correct? And these theories, conspiracy theories, if you will, we're just going to call them conspiracy theories because we don't have any proof of it, right? But these conspiracy theories have been out there for a long time. So is it a coincidence that we're getting such massive weather patterns, such crazy weather patterns, right? That hurricanes are able to duck and dodge and make direct hits and, cause this massive alarm. I don't think it's a coincidence. Call it environmental warfare or spiritual warfare. Which one? Which one is it? Somebody let me know. Is it environmental warfare or is it spiritual warfare? because it seems to be every time something like this happens, like an election, there's massive events, massive catastrophes. Look, I'll name the things that happen, right? So one is always a bang 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 in the school. How about that? It's always that. Then second, what is it? There always some ninja who get locked up by the police with a knee in his neck, right? Somebody get shot up in the house or something. Got caught doing something he wasn't supposed to do, and police acted with too much force, right? They throw it all in the mass media, and everybody get riled up about it. That's number two. Then what else? Some environmental event. Those three things. Three things. So we got the schools, right? Then we got a ninja with his knee with police knee in his neck. And then we have something major on an environmental level. Those three things. Oh, don't forget entertainment. Don't forget the distraction. Don't forget the mass distraction. So we got Diddy, right? So we got mass distraction, Diddy. Then we got a ninja with police knee in his neck, and everybody in the uproar outside marching and doing all what they do every single time. And then what else we got? We got the environmental factor. And then what else? And then we got the school bang bang. Every single time. Is it just me, or is this the same? It's like we on repeat. It's like it's a repeat. And everybody's living through this nightmare and no one is waking up. Is it just me, or am I tripping? Because you can't deny that those four things happen every single time. Every single time. Nobody's talking, nobody says anything about a police shooting or use of force until election time, until it gets close to election time, right? Shootings don't happen until it gets close to these big events. And then we have these massive environmental elements that also plays a part. I don't think it's a coincidence, man. Some shady going on. Something shady is going on. But then would it be a surprise, really? Would it really be a surprise if that was the case? Don't you think the people that control the politicians, whichever side of the aisle they control, wouldn't you think they would do anything to sway the masses in their favor if they could? Then we just had the massive port strike. It's a good thing they solved that quick. But see, things like that are used to instill fear into people. It is used to create desperation, to create hunger. Because now what do we have? We have people after people seeing this past hurricane, Helene. Oh, they're not taking any chances. So they used Helene to create the fear, right? They used Helene to create the desperation. People are already struggling in Florida. Most people in Florida can't afford to live in Florida, right? Most people who stay there can't afford to stay there. Now they having to uproot their lives for safety and travel to more than likely, Georgia, which is the closest state that may be safer, because it's not a coastal state, right? They're having to uproot everything that they know, leave their jobs, don't know where the next paycheck gonna come from. FEMA is broke. People are already on the brink of snapping. And then you have all these events on top of that. Come on now. Something smells a little fishy. Something smells a little fishy. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. See, when you have desperate people, when you have hungry people, when you have people who just want to get out of their situation, right? They're easily controlled. When your mind is under stress, when your mind is under duress, you're easily controlled. When you're hungry, you're easily controlled. When you're desperate, you're easily controlled. Now I can grab you by the back of your shirt and pull you in whatever direction I want to pull you in. This is some deep thought for you guys. This is what the after pill is all about. It's about deep thought. It's about transcending the normal reality that you live in, right? Take the after pill. Take it. Because the things that I'm saying are not far-fetched. Look, y'all told me that automation was 50 years ago. I proved to y'all that automation was here, just with the port strike. Y'all keep thinking that this is something that's far into the future. Environmental warfare, that's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched, just like psychological warfare is not far-fetched. That actually happens. It's called propaganda, right? They're all in the media. They're all on social media, right? There's one reason why America wants TikTok banned. Because who knows what the Chinese are doing? Who knows? Who knows if they've played a major part in the deconstruction of American society? Who knows? Who knows how far who knows how far the rabbit hole goes? Who knows? But I'm just going to tell you, there's only so far I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. Because here's the thing. There's some things you do want to know. And there's some things you don't want to know. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that link in the description. The 5 Key Principles for the Modern Man. My first ever book is now available on Amazon. You can get it in Kindle. You can also get it on paperback, and the audio book is coming soon. Hey, and if you just want to chat with me, have a one-on-one, a coaching call, or anything of that nature, the link is also in the description. And also, if you want to support the channel, if you want to get more private videos and more coaching videos to get yourself in a correct position as a man, become a member. It's starting at 99 cents. So you want to get in before the prices shoot up. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.